Hello everyone, it's Becky Bamboo. Today is Tuesday, May 13th, 2014. Happy late Mother's Day to everybody. I haven't done a video in a while, but Mother's Day was Sunday. I had a really fantastic Mother's Day. I spent the morning with my mom, and then my husband took me. We went and did a little shopping while Grandma babysat, and there's a store in my hometown that has a Ferris wheel inside of it, and for $1 you can ride it. So he took me for a ride on the Ferris wheel, and we did some shopping in the store, and then we came home, and I had bought Zeke swimming pool last week, so we cleaned out the pool and let him play in the pool, and we sat outside and drank some beer, and I got a gift certificate to have a mani-pedi, and got a little card from Zeke, and it was a nice Mother's Day. So I figured I should kind of update and let you guys know where I'm at, what's been going on with me. I know the last time I updated was about my back pain, and that's essentially like the main thing I have to talk about in my life right now. I am continuing to battle this severe back pain. Anybody who has never experienced back pain, all I can say is be thankful. It's the most miserable thing I can imagine in the world to have to go through. Anytime you move, you do anything, you use your back, and when it hurts, everything hurts. Everything, it just like affects every single part of your life. Like, I mean, I feel moody because of pain. I'm socially not as active. Like, I just don't have a lot of like desire to go out and about just because I don't feel good most of the time. My back is hurting me basically 24 hours a day. I have a difficult time sleeping and resting because it hurts. I can't even just sit comfortably, lay comfortably. I mean, I'm laying in my bed right now and I'm uncomfortable. It's just not fun. So, kind of the long and short of thing is that I saw my pain doctor about a month ago, and she did an injection that gave me some benefit, but I'm still having kind of ongoing pain, and the pain is kind of exacerbated, and it's been shooting down my leg, which is how the symptoms started, which is really related to the disc herniation that I have. My last epidurals were done about 4 months ago. So we decided to revisit epidurals because I actually got a lot of relief from them initially, and really what set me back was the internal hernia that I had kind of done on an emergency basis. So we're hopeful that the epidurals will benefit me. She, as in my pain doctor, is no longer doing injections in her office that's close to my house. It was done in a very informal way. In fact, there was a couple of times that I've had injections that she's allowed me to drive myself to home from having an injection. I guess the company that she worked for didn't like that she was doing that, and they put a nix to it. So now I've had to go to her office, which is about an hour drive for me, and I've had to take somebody to drive me. So my mom came down last night and spent the night and drove me today to this, where it's done is at a surgical center. You have to go and you have to get like checked in, like they give you your armbands. Like, I'm allergic to sulfa, so I have a sulfa band on, and another like just ID band with my name and all that stuff like you get when you go to the hospital. So anyway, I had what's called transforaminal epidural injections, which essentially is the same thing as just a normal epidural injection. However, it comes in from the side. Most of my pain is generated on my right side, so she did a right-sided epidural, which is what that means, and in hopes of really being able to hit the major pain conductor area of what's going on with my back, and we'll go from there. So I had in the injection at about 10 o'clock this morning, and it's about 2:15 now. Immediately after, like getting there this morning, riding in the car is very painful for one. So by the time I got out there, my pain was probably like a 7-8, and I had taken Vicodin before I left, and I was still, at like a out of 10, like a 7 out of 10. Immediately after, I would have rated my pain at like a 2, because they give you all this local anesthetic inside your back, and it's kind of mixed in with the steroid that they give you. So everything's like numb and tingly and happy as can be. Well, now it's, been several hours, and that's starting to wear off. So I'm getting very sore, and all that familiar pain is coming back, and it's just kind of somewhat annoying, to be honest. Like when I left the surgical center, it's like, oh, if I could feel like this all the time, I think my pain, I would have rated it at like a 2. That's like, manageable. That's like, take a Tylenol, you'll feel better kind of pain. But unfortunately, now it's all that old familiar stuff selling in. And usually that's what happens. Like later that day or the next day, your pain will return. And then it takes a few days before the steroid really starts to work. So I have to give it, between 3 days and a week to really see if I'm going to get any benefit out of this injection. I am scheduled for another set. I had a set done, and I say a set because I had it done at 2 levels. They did basically 2 injections in one today, at L4-5 and L5-S1. I had more discomfort when she was at the L5-S1 level, especially when she was inserting the steroid. There's always a lot of pressure with that because it's like squirting liquid into an already confined space that has a lot of inflammation in it. And we discovered that I had more pain with the lower level, which kind of, it's those things are things that are guiding us along in this process, that I have more pain at that lower level than really what I do at the upper level, which is really the level where my herniation is. But I think what happens is that I have more inflammation at the lower level, and as the medication actually goes up your spine, as it goes in, it travels upward. So I think I have more pain there because it's coming up and hitting that herniated area. So, that's kind of, it's just weird things like that. So I go back in 2 weeks. I'm scheduled to have another set done at the same location. Whether or not we go in from the side or not will be dependent on how my pain goes from this injection. If I get a good relief from this, then we're going to do the exact same thing. If I feel like I have more pain locally on the left side, then we're going to go in more from the middle so that it can hit both sides. So that is kind of still up for discussion, but basically I'm going to have injections done again in 2 weeks. After that, if I haven't gotten any benefit, then we have to start kind of seriously considering me talking to, at least going and talking to a surgeon to see what they recommend. The pain doctor can, of course, continue to manage me in medication management. I take Flexeril and Vicodin, and the last month for me has been rough. I have gone through a lot of pain pills in the last month, and I'm not very happy about that. I'm not real thrilled about it because pain pills make me loopier than anybody's business. I can't take them while I'm at work. So I'm really like, it's hit and miss on when I can take them. So, my days off, I feel like I'm just floating around because those are the days that I can actually take the medicine to get a little bit of relief from the pain. And it's not a fun journey. It's really not been a fun journey. So we'll see where we end up. I am putting faith in that these will do me well like they did last time, and that I'll have relief, and this will come right before I go on vacation for a week. And I'm praying that it does, because it's going to be a long vacation if I'm in pain like I am now. Riding in the car for 2 long days to go to Florida, and then, it's not going to be fun. So pray for me to have some relief before this trip. What else? my little guy is he's getting so much fun and so cute, and being a mom is like the best job in the whole world. People, you know, you hear about what a tough job it is, and it is a tough job. It's a relentless 24 hours a day, 7 days a week job where you don't get a break, you know, and there's always something. They're always getting into something. They're, you know, my son goes, it's always something. There's, so it is exhausting, but he's really starting to talk a lot. So communicating with him is a lot easier. He really understands what you're saying to him. You know, if you ask him questions, he will answer yes and no. It's just making life a lot easier and a lot more fun. You know, just to see him learn. He learns every day something new. It's unbelievable. So that's been a lot of fun. Work has been work. You know, work is work. We're always busy. I am kind of, I feel like I run the clinic and I don't get paid to run the clinic, and so you know, it's a lot. And actually, I'm looking at branching out a little bit and doing some different work. So I will let you guys know how that goes. I actually have submitted an application for another like part-time job to just kind of do here and there when I, you know, want to pick up some extra shifts and stuff like that. So I'll let you guys know if that becomes of anything. We'll see. I'm letting my hair grow out. That's kind of a big thing. You know, financially, I am wanting to kind of cut back places wherever I can. And so I decided I'm going to let my hair grow. I won't need to get haircuts as regularly once it gets grown out. And I'm getting ready to get some blonde put back in it because I hated this red color that I ended up with. So I'm just going to throw some blonde in it, and we're going to let it grow. So that'll be interesting because, you know, I don't think any of you have ever seen me with long hair. I haven't had long hair since I got married, which will be 5 years ago in October. So it's been a while. Yeah, so that's all that's going on. I'm just counting down the days. 25 days until I go on vacation. I will be off work for 2 whole weeks. Actually, it's a little like 15 days, 16 days, something like that, which will be so nice. I'm really, really ready for like a break from everything. We're spending a whole week in Florida with my entire family, both of my brothers and their kids and their wives, and then my parents. We've rented this huge house with a pool and all this stuff. So we're going to go have some fun. We're going to go to the beach a couple of days. We're going to, you know, it's just going to be very chill vacation for me, which will be nice. I haven't had a real vacation, like go somewhere vacation, in quite a while. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm just kind of, the countdown's on now, and I'm trying my best to get myself as healthy as I can. I want this back pain to be under control and to be able to go and enjoy myself instead of like go and be miserable and, you know, doped up on Vicodin the whole time I'm gone. So, you know, pray for me. Weight-wise, weight loss surgery-wise, hernia repair-wise, everything is good. I am just trying my best to not gain any weight, and I have gained a little bit, and so I'm kind of chipping away at getting that little bit back off. I tend to bounce. I bounce like 10 pounds here and there, and I do that almost on a weekly basis, it seems like. So I'm just trying to like kind of take it easy. I will say that the steroids always make me feel hungrier, so I really have to watch myself after an injection. So that's it. Nothing special, fantastic, nothing really that great to talk about, but I thought I would update everybody because I do get questions a lot about it. Anyhow, I guess I'll see you guys soon. Mwah.